All right, I think we are live. Hello, everybody. My name is Timothy Witter. And hey, Steph, can you mute your dog?
Yep, sorry. I'm going to go put him outside.
All right, great. So welcome, everybody, to tonight's webinar. You're going to sit back, enjoy. We're going to try to make this really fast, fun, and friendly. But I'm just an average person, going to give you guys a little bit of background about the Limu company. And if you'll hang around, I promise to do one or two things. One, introduce you to something most of the world hasn't heard about yet that is really impacting people in a positive way, something that I'm excited about sharing. And then two is to show you how, if you're interested, you can create a part-time income online working with us in your spare time from home. It's no magic. It's no too good to be true. It takes work. You got to put the time in, but I'll show you how to do that. Most of our team here, I have Stephanie McDaniels on with me tonight, and we're gonna walk you through it. I actually had a PowerPoint presentation on this laptop right here, and was gonna show you, like, had numbers, all this fun stuff. I worked really hard on it. I had pictures of Stephanie and all of her success. And about 5 minutes ago, it literally went down. I'm not sure why, but I could not get it to come back up. So good thing for a backup laptop, but now we have no PowerPoint. It's gone. So you guys get to deal with us face to face tonight, which is fine. But anyways, so let me just tell you a little bit of background and about me, and we'll get into where we're going and how it works and all that stuff. But if you'll hang tight with us, I promise to show you something that is legitimate with a company that's really remarkable in a way that you can do it from home, part-time in your spare time. Today, I make a multiple six-figure income all online. I've had a blast doing it over the last 3.5, 4 years, but I didn't grow up in anything like this. No, my dad's not rich, and I didn't have some great uncle who just revealed the secret to me. It took a lot of work and a lot of failing and getting back up, failing and getting back up. But what drove me here was when my daughter was born, we were actually homeless at the time. I really didn't know anything other than how to work with my hands and work my way up. I'd started at a company. I did construction work growing up with my father, and then I started in a telecom company, worked my way up the corporate ladder, so to speak, made my way honestly to the kind of the top of the company. And then the owner of the company said, I went to the owner and I said, hey, look, my family's growing, my wife just got pregnant, this is going on. I need to be a better vehicle for my wife. And it was a small company. I wasn't making a ton of money, but it was a comfortable income for us. But as we started looking for a new vehicle and a bigger house, we needed more money. And I went and I asked, I need something. And he said, Tim, you're kind of maxed out with our company. It was the CEO. He had his kids who were the corporate executive, and I was not going to make more than his kids. And there was no way around that. And I realized at that point that I was stuck in one of those pyramid things. And I say it jokingly, but for real, I was not going to make more than the guy over me. I was stuck in a situation where I was stuck, basically. And I went and I started looking. I went out back to construction. There's a lot of stuff happened. I make a long story short, but I went back into construction. And most people know 2008, 2009, the construction industry fell apart. And it hurt our family a lot. We lost our cars, our house. And my daughter was born, my daughter Riley. She's 5 years old now, but she was born when we were homeless. And I looked at her sleeping on the pallet on the floor. I knew there had to be a way. And I knew I had to do something other than just going and getting a second job. I was seeing a Dave Ramsey financial counselor. I don't know if you guys know who Dave Ramsey is, but one of the things he says is one of the worst things you can do in this economy is go and get a second job, because a lot of times the extra money you make puts you in another tax bracket and you really don't end up making any money. But he says one of the best things you can do is start a home-based business. Why? Because there's all these tax deductions that come along with owning a home-based business. So what I'm going to show you tonight, what you're going to see tonight, not only is some stuff most of the world hasn't heard about. So I'm going to introduce you to some products. Now, we don't sell the products. We do online marketing. We connect the consumer to the manufacturer. We do it part-time in our spare time. We have our hand in the middle and get paid for each and every transaction. We are all independent. We don't work for this person or that person. It's 1099s at the end of the year. It's kind of like private contractors. So we can put in as much time as we want. I need a nicer car. Well, guess what? I'll put in a little bit more time. I need a bigger house. It's time for me to put in a little bit more time so I can put a little bit more back. That's what we do. But the financial counselor introduced me to this company, a company that had a host of products that I'd never heard about before. They seemed really interesting. Now, my background, my mom, I live in Texas, guys, and we fry everything here. My mom did the first fried banana. If you go to the Texas State Fair, they have fried everything. Well, my mom was doing that before the state fair. I knew nothing about health and wellness. I knew nothing about, that type of industry, but I knew I needed to make some money. And the financial counselor said, Tim, the health and wellness industry is the only industry that's never taken a dive, or one of the only industries that's never taken a dive. People continue to get older. People continue to get sick. We live in America that our foods are junky, and I'm not going to talk about that, but I thought, well, true. And I just came out of an industry that had taken a dive. So I got started 3.5 years ago, learning the steps, learning the system, while my friends were playing around, going fishing, hunting, all that stuff that I wanted to do. I looked at my daughter, was tired of seeing her on the pallet on the floor, wanted to see changes in my life, and have gone out there and recreated myself, recreated my life, and make a multiple six-figure income from home now, and get to travel around with my family and teach other people how to do it. It's so fun. I was born for this, but I know for sure I would not have been here today if I had not gone through what I've gone through. And so I'm thankful for the struggles, and no matter what you're going through tonight, or maybe you're getting ahead in life, and that's great. Maybe you're not, and we can do something about that. Maybe you're just getting by and you're going, well, maybe a little something extra would help. I don't need to totally change my life, and that's fine too. But I just want to speak to the person that may have come from where I come from, and that is, even if you're facing setbacks today, sometimes setbacks in life, when you add a little faith and a little work, sometimes setbacks are simply setups for great comebacks in life. Now, I want to introduce somebody that has been very successful with our company, only been here, I guess, about 3 months now, or 3 or 4 months. Her name is, what'd you say?
Yeah, 3 months. It's almost to the day.
3 months almost to the day. And her name is Stephanie McDaniel. She is a BMW qualified. One of the cool things about this company is as you go online and begin to move more and more products for the manufacturer, they'll give you a $600 a month car payment for a black BMW of your choice. And at that rank, it's enough money for most people to pay their house note. So you get a free car and enough money to pay for your house note. And this lady right here that I'm introducing you to, Stephanie McDaniel, she's a health coach. She's a Facebook marketing genius. She does a lot of health and wellness stuff, but she's a mom, more importantly, probably. And she loves her family, really good person, but she's also really into, the health and wellness industry and what works. She knows all about products and stuff that I won't even begin to talk about. And she's going to tell you a little bit about the products and the opportunity here. And Stephanie, I'd just like you to come on board, kind of share your story, talk to us about the products that we're moving online and how it works, and just take your liberty.
Okay, thanks for the intro, Tim. Hopefully I live up to the expectations. But yeah, like you said, I'm kind of a nerdy health nut. I've always kind of been that way. I won't say always, because I was a little chubby as a kid, but I've researched a lot. I almost became a nutritionist, actually, and then decided to become a sociologist or study sociology in undergrad. Went to culinary school, so like food nutrition is kind of a huge interest and hobby of mine. So when I started looking into running this kind of business, I was business minded first, but I knew that if the products were not strong and something that I supported, then I didn't want to be involved with it, no matter how strong the business was set up. So I'll talk about the products a little bit. The main ingredient in all of them is something called fucoidan, which is surprisingly something I had never heard of before. So I was like, what is this thing? So I researched it, and I think the website's like PubMed or something, but it's this huge accumulation of medical research and university research done by independent studies even of each other, and definitely not even related to the Limu company, on fucoidan itself. And it actually really blew my mind, everything that fucoidan has been shown to influence and improve and things like that. And that is the main ingredient in these products. So I was really impressed with that. And I know people who suffer, the main thing that it does is it reduces inflammation, okay? And if you know anything about Western diet and stuff like that, it really increases inflammation in your body. And if you can reduce inflammation in somebody's body, it can heal itself better from all sorts of ailments. I'm not saying that if you drink any of these products, you're going to be cured for sure of anything, but, and I can't actually technically do that because of the FDA, but the things that I've seen in my own life, the things that I've seen from friends drinking the products, it just blows my mind. So, and I tried it before I joined on because I wanted to make sure that it also tasted good, and it tastes really good. So aside from it being extremely healthy, they also have a really good variety. It's not like this huge, massive catalog of products, but it does cover everything that most people in America would need. They have something that's a meal replacement, whey protein shake, which most people already drink anyways. There is a healthy energy drink, which, to be honest, didn't even interest me because I'm a huge coffee fan. I never touched a Red Bull or anything like that, but I did try it, and it's amazing. It also has the fucoidan in it, and the whole, I'm not going to go into everything, I guess, but the whole idea behind these products is that if you can put something as amazing as fucoidan in them and get them into people's bodies with products that they're already using anyways, then that's a win. That's a win for everybody. So I was really impressed with that because I really want to make a difference in people's lives in terms of their health, but also their finances and business. What I also really liked about the products was that it came in smaller and larger quantities. It's not to purchase 3 months worth of something to get any kind of product at all. There's a lot of variety there for clients and customers. And there's also no key product of the company that, as someone in the industry, you have to push to reach key ranks. I really liked that. I've done a lot of research in terms of businesses like this, and there are a lot of kind of funny steps that a lot of companies make you take to reach the next rank or reach the next this or reach the next income level. And the products are the products. We just want to get them in people's hands. And then the company pays us a commission off of that. It's not about, well, we're going to push this one crazy product, and if you sell some other ones, that's fine. No, it's just they're all good. And if we can help somebody with any of them, then that's the true mission. So I'll stop talking and being nerdy about the product, but I really, really like them, and I've used them in my own life, and I've seen huge differences in my own self. So onto the business, which was the more important thing to me. The product was clearly important, but if it's not a sound business model to me, then I didn't want to get involved because I wanted to make some money, right? That's why I think we're all here. And I did a lot of research on that too. I'm a fine print girl. I read everything, and I've been kind of around this industry for a while. I've done some work for people who are top reps in other companies, and so I've seen the ins and outs. And so I knew what to look for. I knew what I didn't want in my life. I knew what I didn't feel like I'd be able to do, and I knew what I wanted to focus on. And Limu actually had everything that I was looking for. It gives you the option to get your own product for free, which is huge because you do want to have that order monthly. All you have to do is get 3 customers equal to your own product, and you get it for free. So you have no monthly business expenses in terms of your own products. You have no required website fees month to month, which is huge. You get this website for free. All you do is direct people to this website that they already created for you, and they order from it. And you don't have to maintain that. You don't have to create that. That's all free to you. And what I really liked about it was you can tell, maybe you can't tell, but I can tell because I looked at so many different business structures, is that it was built with the promoter in mind. It wasn't a company that had a product and was like, hey, this network marketing thing really works. Let's build that into our industry somehow. Let's build that into our company somehow because it seems to work because people believe their friends when they say that something's working for them, right? Like we know that this is an important way to market, and they kind of cram that in there into their current business structure. But this one was built around the promoter in mind. It was built around people building their own businesses because that's where the founder of the company came from. Like that's what he used to do, and he really cares about people being able to go out on their own and not be stuck in that corporate 9-to-5 and be able to build the wealth that they want on their own terms with a product that's already there. So it's not like you have to go create your own product. So there's no like monthly quotas, there's no goals. You don't have to buy a bunch of product that you have to then go drive around and sell, which was huge to me because I stay at home with my kids. And the whole reason I stay at home with my kids is because I want to be home with my kids. So I do everything online. Tim mentioned that I'm 20K already in the business, which means that my business does $20,000 worth of volume in a month. And I haven't done a single live party. I haven't gone door to door. I haven't scheduled anything in my home. Everything's been online. And that's not to say that live parties aren't also valuable. That's how Tim built his business up to this point. So I thought it was really strong that this team in particular knows how to do it live, if that's for you, and they know how to do it online, if that's for you too. I really like that there is training and structure for you to do that in any way. I guess that kind of leads into teamwork, just an easy segue. The other important thing to me was making sure that I joined people that would kind of feel like a second family to me. You begin this to run your own business. And so there should be no expectations of anything from anybody else because you're building your own business. But it really, really helps you if you join a team that is actively working, that actively cares if you build your business, and wants to see you succeed. So the products are there. I loved them. I tried them before I even signed up and I loved them. Still love them. The business structure was there. It's really designed to help you begin early. Like you can make a profit early with, you know, small activities and then continue on. A lot of them, you have to do a lot of hoopla before you can even make a profit. And the team is there. So it was just really strong to me. And now having been in for 3 months, clearly it was a right fit and it was a good choice. And if you're looking for all those things too, I'm happy to answer any questions because like I said, I was a nerd and I read into everything about the products and the business and the comp plan and everything. You can message me if you want to because like I said, we're all a team. Tim's people are my people are Tim's people. So just let me know if you have any questions, but that's my spiel for now. It's been really great for me and it can be really great for you as well. So please ask questions if I didn't answer everything on here.
Thank you, Stephanie, so much for jumping on. I have a really bad echo. I don't know if it's coming from your computer or mine.
I'll mute.
There we go. So guys, what's kind of funny about Stephanie is me and her are polar opposites in that I'm not a nerd at all. Matter of fact, I barely got through high school. I only had one question and I really wanted it to be answered honestly to the guy that was telling me about this. And I said, look, forget everything. All I want to know is this: does it work? Does it work? That's all I want to know. And if you answer that, if you answer yes to that, I'm not smart enough to figure it all out on the front end. I'm just the kind of guy that'll open up the hood of the car and get my hands dirty, and there might be a few bolts left over when I'm done, but hey, we'll get it running. And some of you won't even know what that means. Stephanie's like, what?
I know about vehicles.
But that's who I am. And the guy said, Tim, I promise you if you work it, keyword, if you work it, it works. So guys, here's what I want to show you right now. I had a PowerPoint that was going to be, you guys were going to be so dazzled with how brilliant my PowerPoint was. So, and that's a joke. But here is the name of the company, just so you can kind of see some of the branding. This product right here is called Limu Original. That's the product that Stephanie was talking about. They have an all-natural healthy energy drink. Once again, we don't sell this out of the trunk of our cars. We refer people to the website that the company produces for you. They go online, they purchase, the company blind ships it, drop ships it to their house, and you get paid for finding them the business. It's that simple. People ask me all the time, Tim, how much money did you make your first week? Because that's important, right? This company pays every week. Well, I was working my full-time job on a construction site. I showed up, like all 15, 20 of us there on the job site, drinking a Monster, a Rockstar, Red Bull, a 5-hour, you name it. And I showed up drinking one of these. I told the guys, hey, this is an all natural healthy energy drink. I stopped drinking those things because it's killing you. And I started drinking these. And they go, well, is it good? Is it any good? I'm like, yeah, it's pretty good. And I drink some. Can I try it? Have them tilt their head back, pour some down their throat. You know how us guys do it. And they're like, man, that's pretty good. Those guys went onto my website, placed an order for the product, and are still ordering product to this day. So how much did I make my first week? I don't know yet. They're still ordering from the work I did 3.5 years ago, because every time they place an order, I get paid a percentage, and it builds and builds after that. I can personally recruit and bring people on board my team and get paid a percentage off of everything they go out there and do. And I could explain all that and would be happy to if you're really interested in knowing all the ins and outs, but I'm not going to take 45 minutes and waste time tonight. You might have people on here that goes, look, I just wanted a brief overview and I want to know, does it work? And so I'm just going to tell you, it works. They have the products that Stephanie mentioned are incredible. So they have the energy drink. I went and got this stuff once I realized my PowerPoint wasn't working so people could actually see something tangible. They have a meal replacement. I can't get my daughter to eat anything healthy. Are you kidding? She's 5 and she thinks she's 15. So it's either pick a fight with her, which I'm perfectly fine with doing, and I do it frequently, but sometimes it's not worth the argument in the morning. And my daughter loves these. I mix a banana in a blender with this in the morning with her, send her off to school, and here's what I know. She's getting 3 times the nutritional value of a normal meal, and my daughter does very, very well in school. She's brilliant. And a lot of that goes back to, or a majority of that goes back to, what you eat. And Stephanie's going to be proud of me for this, guys, and I'm proud of myself for realizing, you know what you eat changes how you feel. How many would agree with that? Right? What you feel, right? It changes how you feel, and how you feel changes how you act. I'm a better father when I have energy, all right? I'm better when I'm not sick. I'm better when I feel good. And when I feel better, I make better decisions, and I make better decisions and I create a better life. A lot of feeling better and doing better in life goes back to putting better in, and you get better out. So the products alone made sense to me. People are already buying this kind of stuff. They're already using it. Lord knows my mom was on 3 different prescriptions, and I can't say what they were or whatever. And I'm not saying this cured her, but what I'm saying is this balanced out her body. This took out the inflammation, and now she's able to live without those prescription medications anymore. So they need the product. America needs it. And when you have products like that, so you look at the caffeine industry, the supplement industry, and the weight loss industry. Oh, did we even talk about weight loss stuff? I don't know if we did, but they have a weight loss.
Whey shakes, but I forgot about Burn.
Well, go ahead. Tell them about Burn.
So I really like Burn, actually. I don't know why I forgot about it, but it's kind of like the whey protein shake for people who think they want to drink like out of a can, like an energy drink. It's everything combined. So it's a little bit of caffeine, and like, I'm not talking about it's going to make you crazy caffeine, but a little bit of caffeine to get your metabolism going. It has 20 grams of protein, which really surprised me that it had 20 grams of protein in it, because it's not like this gummy, weird, like beefy tasting thing, you know, but it has all that protein in it for you that's readily absorbed. I checked out the protein source, and has fiber in it as well, but it also has the Limu Original, which has the fucoidan in it, of course, and B vitamins and all that kind of stuff. So it's really, that one I like as a better meal replacement, honestly, as even the whey shakes, because the wheys are more protein and they don't have like the fiber and stuff in it. But anyways, it's another good alternative for people who want to drink, like, not like this milky milkshake, which is delicious, but something out of the can. They can bring it with them. It's a little bit easier.
Perfect. So guys, that's another product in the weight loss industry. Last year did $64 billion in the United States. I tell you that to say, you put all those types of products under one tent, and there's no, what we know for sure, I promise you, there's no arguing this. There is no arguing that it is over $100 billion industry. There's no arguing that. There's no argument that these products exist, that they're helping people. You can do your own research. You'll be shocked. There's no debating that. The only question is, are you ready to start your own business and go capture a piece of that market part-time in your spare time? Now, what if you never made $10,000 a month? I know I never dreamed of making $10,000 a month. The first month I made 10 grand doing this. It was unreal. I had to pinch myself. I still pinch myself and go, is this real? My first goal was just to make an extra $500 a month. So my question to you tonight, if you started doing this part-time in your spare time, you lock arms with some really great people. Quite frankly, if all you did was meet some really great people that taught you how to do online marketing, and you made some really great friendships, honestly, you know, people are stuck in a bunch of negative situations where you got your negative friends, your negative Nancy, aunt, mom, dad, whatever. And it's like, some people just need some positivity, lift them up in life. And you're going to get that with this group. We lift each other up, encourage each other. If all you got was some really great products that helped you feel better, that changed your life around a little bit so you could function better, you know what I'm saying? But what if I'm telling you the truth and we will show up? What if we will help you? And what if you could do this with us and create an extra $1,000 a month and drive a free BMW, an extra $1,500 a month and drive a free car? Helping people get healthy, doing it part-time in your spare time as you have time. What if? What if it didn't work though? Well, I guess you could just keep on doing what you're doing and nothing would change. Worst case scenario is nothing changes. And you just look up tomorrow and it's another day. It's Monday all over again. You got to go through it all over again. Give yourself a shot to win. Give yourself a chance to win. by partnering up with us, by doing this with us. You'll meet a lot of really great people. We will lock arms with you and help you. We'll teach you how to do it. And I promise you, it works. It's worked for me. It's worked for Stephanie and so many others. It's not that complicated. We send them to a website, they place an order, and every week you'll never pay me a dime. The manufacturer pays me, the manufacturer will pay you. This isn't a pyramid thing where you can't make more money than the guy over you. Anybody here can make more money than me. Anybody here can make more than Stephanie. Anybody here can make more than anybody. It depends on how productive you are and how much time you put in. What we do as a community of independent promoters is we lock arms together and we share our successes, we share our failures, we share what's working with each other, what's not working with each other, and we bring all of our experiences from different backgrounds, from different walks of life, men, women, different ages, and we bring all those experiences together and we lock arms together and we are stronger together as a unit. And we're going to take these products and make it a household name, and you're hearing about it now before 90%, more than that, there's probably 2% of Americans that's even seen this. I bet you can't go out and ask anyone, have you ever heard of this company called Limu before? They'll go, no, what's that? That equals opportunity for you and me. If you can't see that, I don't know. I don't know how to help people see. That's opportunity. And so what we want you to do tonight is what time is it? All right, perfect. About 30 minutes in. You have tonight, get back with the person that put you on this webinar. Ask them, what does it take for me to get involved? How do I get started? I want to do this, or I at least want to do some research. Where can I do some research? And here's one thing I'll end in saying this, people go online. I had a guy, I posted something about this the other day. I probably shouldn't have, but it ticked me off. But he went online and he went, Limu scam. He looked up the word Limu with scam behind it and found something online. Listen, I'm not scamming anybody. Stephanie's not scamming anybody. The company is licensed and registered in all 50 states and 20 other countries. So I went up and I Googled Jesus scam. And I sent him a picture of a screenshot of all the stuff that comes up. You can find your negative slant on anything you want to find. But here's what you're finding right now. A sincere person, a couple of sincere people, surrounded by a real honest and wonderful company that's honestly helping people live better and giving people an opportunity to build a business part-time in their spare time. I don't care what you read. I don't care if somebody comes up and says, Timothy, your daughter is the worst girl in the world. It really doesn't, what you find doesn't change the truth. The truth is, this is an amazing company. The truth is, my daughter is an amazing girl. And if you're looking for something positive, something that will help you, people that will help you, and you can do it without the pressure. Like Stephanie said, you don't have to order so much every month and sell it to other people in order to get it at your discount. You don't got to stock it in the trunk of your car and chase all your friends and family. We'll teach you how to do it online. Then this could be for you tonight. And we would love to have you as a part of our team. So I do apologize for the loss of our PowerPoint, the loss of my laptop. I'll take care of that tomorrow. Next time we do this, I will have a PowerPoint for you guys. But Stephanie, thank you for jumping on. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was fun.
Absolutely. And guys, you guys have a wonderful night. Get back to the person that brought you on. Do it tonight. Just say, look, I'm not interested at all. Leave me alone about it. That's fine. We're not here to push. Let them know where you are so they're not worried or they're not wondering. Maybe you're not interested in the business at all. Get back to them and say, let me try some of the products. Support the people that brought you here. We'll do the same for you. We'll lift you up and support you. Have a great night. God bless you. Bye.